Welcome to Wednesday Web Chat. This is Carl Lewis, your host from Vision 33, and my colleague Sarah Humphries is joining me today. We're going to be talking about shipping integration, something that has become so extremely fundamental, not optional for all companies trying to do business over the last couple of years, for sure. It's no longer really viable to do it manually. You really have to integrate your shipping solution with your ERP, with your e-commerce, and Sarah is going to be sharing some news about that for us. Sarah, it's great always to have you back one more time.
Awesome. Hello again, everybody. Thanks for having me on board, Carl. It's always a pleasure to jump on the Wednesday web chats with all of you. As Carl mentioned earlier today, we are going to be talking about ShipStation and shipping integration with your ERP. And I'll be talking specifically about SAP Business One ERP and just wanting to cover some of the things that we've learned over speaking with our clients and how having a shipping solution integrated with your ERP will just help you in the long run. Some of you might be running an e-commerce as well, and we'll talk a little bit about how that ties into a shipping integration. So today's agenda, I just wanted to briefly cover what I'll be walking you through, some of the common shipping and e-commerce challenges that we see, what is Saltbox, of course, and then the ShipStation Saltbox connection, some of the ShipStation feature highlights. We also have a customer success story that will also help to tie all of this in together. So, as you can see, there's quite a few bullet points here. And to some folks, they might think that order fulfillment and shipping is a simple and almost uncomplicated task. But we all know that anyone who's involved in that industry knows it's much more challenging than that. It's one of the most important components of a supply chain and can ultimately be a nightmare to manage if you don't know what you're doing. So as you can see, some of the challenges being locating your inventory, if you have any damaged or incorrect inventory, poor inventory management, international shipping and all the nuances that go with that, shipping costs, shipping notifications, leading to inadequate customer service, bottlenecks in communicating with your suppliers, the manual data entry of it all, and then lastly, connections to your mission critical business systems like your ERP and so on. I'm sure some of you feel these pains. So what is Saltbox? Saltbox is a integration platform as a service. So it's an iPaaS that makes it easier to connect and integrate your business processes, your applications, and your business data. It's really designed and built as a cloud-centric tool specifically for connecting transactional data between critical business systems. So again, in today's examples, we're going to be talking about e-commerce as well as shipping integration with SAP B1. And additionally, Saltbox provides for integration and workflow construction in a manner that allows for intelligent human intervention in input, approvals, and exception handling. So what is ShipStation? ShipStation is a software that makes it fast, easy, and it's affordable for merchants to get their goods into their customers' hands. ShipStation imports orders from over 100 marketplaces, automatically finds the best shipping rates, and prints labels. They have a branded geo-tracking page that allows customers to track their orders, connect to your business through social media and messaging, and return products hassle-free. They also have real-time analytic tools that give you insight to make smart business decisions and optimize your selling approach. They also have a full feature mobile application, so you can do everything from your phone anywhere in the world, of course, as long as you have internet connection. And again, it's just a tool to help keep your customers happy and keep you focused on growing your business. But it also involves a lot of data and transactions that you'll need to move into your other business applications like SAP B1. And that's where things can start to get complicated and why Saltbox is so important and how Saltbox can really help in this instance. So we built a ShipStation connection on Saltbox, and we've created a set of workflows that we really see as common pieces of information that you, as the client, want to flow between SAP B1 and ShipStation. So of course, you're not limited to just these few here, but these are the ones we see the most. So you see orders coming in from the ERP to ShipStation. And that will include order to order, delivery to order, pick list, and AR invoice to order. And then, of course, the delivery and fulfillment details back to Business One. And that is also the fulfillment to delivery and fulfillment to AR invoice. And then the two at the bottom would be packing slip to order. If you have like a WMS or anything like that, that's also something we take into consideration. And then lastly, any order cancellations that might come from ShipStation to your ERP like Business One. Now on to some of the feature highlights of ShipStation. They have quite a robust system, and that's why we really wanted to tie into them and create an integration between Business One and their tool. So you can see here that as a customer, you can gain complete control and insight into all of your orders at every stage of the fulfillment process across all of your selling channels. Ultimately, it allows you to save time by automatically applying actions to orders based on criteria that you set. Things like view, sort, filter orders, split orders into multiple shipments, combine orders into single shipments, set up and customize alerts, and you can edit an imported order whenever, wherever. ShipStation also helps you quickly generate courier labels for all of your online orders. And they also offer the best shipping rates, print the label, or batch orders for rapid multiple label creation. And with just a few clicks, you can spend more time selling and less time shipping. You can also efficiently manage your inventory from anywhere. So you can view your stock levels, set inventory alerts, or allocate stock, all while picking and packing and fulfilling orders more efficiently. They have an inventory management solution that provides you with custom reports so you never run out of stock again, allowing you to gain real-time insight, create better forecasts, and ultimately pick and pack faster. And some things that we often see now in the Amazon era is customers expect things quickly, and also they want to have visibility as to where their package is. So with ShipStation, you can really calm their anxiety and give them visibility into, where their package is, give them tracking details, that sort of thing. And ShipStation makes it easier for you to seamlessly connect with your marketplaces, shopping carts, order management systems, all in a single, easy to use platform. And they have direct integrations to over 70 of the best selling channels, making it easier for you to reach your customers. So one of the things I wanted to cover today was an example of a customer scenario that really encompasses the whole, shipping, e-commerce, and ERP integration. They're a customer of ours, La Marzocco, and they sell espresso machines in the USA and also in other locations. And they're running SAP Business One. And they started to see huge success with their e-commerce platform, and their management team realized that they needed to integrate that e-commerce with their SAP Business One. Um, their order volumes were steadily growing, and the pandemic in 2020 had just hit, making it more valuable to have coffee and espresso at home. So then they had more and more online orders. And without integration to their ERP, their online sales were just bringing, pain to the company. They had to dedicate a full-time person to just enter orders into their system. And that also ultimately causes them to have to spend more time ensuring that all the orders were flowing correctly and all the data was captured in proper places and proper formats. So it was just, an excess of manual labor. So they found that they needed to gain a fast and robust integration between e-commerce and SAP B1. And thanks to Saltbox, not only is their e-commerce process automated, more employees are now free to spend time with customers to improve their customer experience. And then they also noted that employees once strapped with manual labor, such as product order entry, are feeling more motivated today as they spend their time with higher value work. A couple of other things to note here as well as we talk through some of the challenges and some of the benefits of integration. Um, this is something they've been able to do with their spare time. They've been able to catch exceptions more frequently and address them in real time. So, talking through how they can better serve their customers, how can they be more engaged with them so they have a better experience and ultimately buy more. And realizing that the more integrations they do, the more they can focus on their customer and automate the things that, they don't necessarily need a human to go in and do. And finally, there's also supply chain management benefits to having a Saltbox integration. So as you can see here, this is a snippet of the ShipStation integration within Saltbox, just the project settings and how it's configured, pointing at the service layer, which is SAP B1, and then ShipStation, which is down at the bottom. And within this customer scenario, they are actually getting their orders into SAP Business One faster as they have their e-commerce tied in a similar fashion through Saltbox. And as a result, the company understands their inventory requirements sooner and enables them to better manage the entire supply chain. La Marzocco quickly realized how leveraging Saltbox could create even more efficiencies in the way that they do business. In fact, they already started to use Saltbox to integrate SAP Business One with ShipStation for fulfillment of orders. And noted that having Saltbox templates on both the e-commerce and fulfillment sides of the ERP is really going to streamline the entire business and create so many more efficiencies. So to tie it all together, there are, as we talked it over with the customer scenario, some of the common challenges that you see with, manual data entry, having to, manually manage inventory, things like that. There are multiple benefits of having a shipping and e-commerce integration. So to note, you have better inventory management with inventory optimization, better visibility leading to cost savings, and most importantly, I think accurate financial reporting. It gives you effective demand forecasting leading to lean inventory, faster order fulfillment. It can help also slash shipping costs as you can do rate shopping, and it enables you to meet customer delivery expectations. And then syncing your orders with your inventory so that way you have a better idea of what you're able to fulfill. And then what we all care about for the most part is enhanced customer satisfaction. So by having one source of the truth, which is your ERP, SAP Business One in this example, and tying in all of the mission critical business systems like your e-commerce, whether it be Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, and your shipping like ShipStation, having all of that information flow into your ERP just enables you to make better business decisions and ultimately lead to better customer interactions. I'm going to take a pause here. And Carl, did you see any questions come through?
I didn't, but I've got a couple for you, Sarah, that you just kind of mentioned, that this is really, it doesn't really matter what e-commerce system you're running necessarily. It can be integrated, but we do have already in Saltbox, we have some connectors built, don't we, for various e-commerce systems. You mentioned a couple of them out there, Shopify, Magento. Are there others?
Yeah. So it really doesn't matter what system or application you're running. Saltbox can accommodate, even files if you need to. But some of the e-commerce platforms that we see a lot is, WooCommerce, Magento, Shopify, BigCommerce, just to name a few. But of course, the options are endless.
So, and if, one of the big benefits to me of this iPaaS type solution that we're talking about with Saltbox is these connectors are already built most of the time. And if there is something new, why it can be built. But because they're already built, the time to, deliver is decreased dramatically. And the overall, just the experience is much more satisfactory from what I've heard in talking to many of our customers that have done this.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. And the fact that it's all on an integration platform, it just enables you to onboard different systems as you go. So, as we both see in our customer base, it's not just a single integration that people want. It is integrating your warehouse, it's integrating your shipping, your e-commerce, it could be anything, you might have a payroll system. So just connecting all those pieces together is really where we're starting to see our clients move with Saltbox.
the other question I had, Sarah, is we maybe it's not so much a question, but we have a lot of customers that have had shipping solutions for a long time. But ShipStation is a relatively new solution that's very web-based and is really kind of cream of the crop, best of breed that would offer additional functionality and help to our customers as a shipping solution. So some of you who have other solutions may want to consider ShipStation as being a better solution. Just like we upgrade ERP systems, maybe it's time to upgrade your shipping solution also in the process.
For sure. And if anyone has any questions about how to get in touch with ShipStation, just let me know and I can contact you and get you in touch with our colleague over there.
So that's great. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for this edition of Wednesday Web Chat. And we'll be with you again in a couple of weeks and hope you'll join us on the next episode of Wednesday Web Chat.